We always love a good sale over here, and today I have 10 cozy games for you. I have a list that are on sale right now for Steam, so you can play these on your Steam Deck handheld, which cozy games are perfect for, but of course you can also play them on your PC or laptop if you prefer. The first game on my list is TemTem, which is described as a Pokemon-like game, so this is a creature collecting game. TemTem is an online multiplayer creature collection adventure. Every kid dreams about becoming a TemTem tamer, exploring the 6 islands of the airborne archipelago, discovering new species, and making good friends along the way. Now is your turn to embark on an epic adventure and make those dreams come true. Catch new TemTem, battle other tamers on the sandy beaches, or trade with your friends in Tukma's ash-covered fields. Defeat the ever-annoying clan Balsoto and end its plot to rule over the archipelago. Beat all 8 dojo leaders and become the ultimate TemTem tamer. Now, does this sound very familiar to Pokemon? Yes, but I think it brings a lot of its own unique features, and honestly, I have never really seen a Pokemon contender, I don't want to say, but someone else delving into the sort of like creature collecting and battling games without being sued to death, basically. So honestly, good on them for keeping this game going, because it's been out for a couple of years now, actually since 2022. And like I said, it's currently 72% off, which is a huge discount. Before we continue on with the video, I wanted to talk to you about today's sponsor, which is Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an online platform that sells digital video games, offering discounts on a wide range of titles across various gaming platforms. You can purchase, download, and play video games instantly after purchase because they're an instant digital download. You buy it and you play it. Instant Gaming is reliable and safe with over 750,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot and 24/7 human support available for customers. There's lots of cozy and wholesome games on sale on Instant Gaming as well. Instant Gaming is not a marketplace and doesn't allow third-party selling products. All the keys come from original and trusted sources. I have an affiliate link with Instant Gaming as well. If you use my link, you'll immediately be taken to the store and you can purchase any of the games on discount. And there's also a giveaway going on, which I will also link in my description box down below. So thank you so much Instant Gaming for sponsoring today's video. Next, I just more as like an honorary mention, I do want to mention Tiny Bookstore. I try to pick a lot of games that have a pretty steep discount because to me that's what gets my heart going, you know, when I see a huge discount and the game is so cheap it almost feels like you get it for free. Tiny Bookstore is currently only 10% off. Wait, is it Tiny Bookshop or Tiny Bookstore? Now I need to... It's Tiny Bookshop. I wrote it down wrong. So Tiny Bookshop is only 10% off because this is the introductory offer. Introductory offer. Am I saying that right? Anyway, this is like the launch deal basically. So it's only 10%, but it's a really affordable game. Anyway, it's an indie game. If you are a reader, if you are a book lover, I feel like you will really enjoy this one. It's cozy. It's a different take on your stereotypical farming sim cozy game. I'm trying to give recommendations besides that genre, and this is definitely one I would recommend as well, and I feel like it will hit better if you are indeed a reader or a book lover. So in this game, you can leave everything behind and open a tiny bookshop by the sea in this cozy narrative management game. Stock your tiny bookshop with different books and items, set up shop in scenic locations, and run your cozy secondhand bookshop while getting to know the locals. Decorate your tiny bookshop with the items you collect. Are you into absolutely plastering it with plants? Maybe a spooky candlelit atmosphere is more your style? Every item also has an effect on your customers and it can introduce new mechanics. Recommend the right book to the right person or try to expand their literary horizon. Sometimes they just need a little help finding a book they will love. You can befriend the quirky cast of characters and help each other out. You can stock books of different genres to satisfy the locals' reading habits and watch your customers trickle in. Explore the scenic places of charming Buxtonbury by the sea and learn the ins and outs of the town. Discover secrets, collect items, and grow your stamp collection. So honestly, I thought this was really fun and relaxing. The one thing I do want to say is if you have sort of like brain rot, short attention span, maybe due to TikTok or whatever, this does not continually keep you busy. Like sometimes you just have to kind of wait for customers to come in, see if they want you to recommend anything, and you kind of just like look around, enjoy the scenery, maybe interact with some objects, and like that's it. But I feel like that's also the charm of it, and it's kind of like learning you to be a little patient. So yeah, I would recommend this one, but you can always wait to see if it will ever go on a bigger sale later on when it's a little bit older. Next up is Coral Island, which is currently 33% off and also recently got a major update which introduced multiplayer and more romance mechanics. Unfortunately, the new update also reintroduced some old bugs and yeah, just had some bugs here and there, but the team is working very hard to fix that. So keep that in mind, but I'm so excited to hopefully at some point try the multiplayer aspect as well. I really hope it's gonna be just as fun as like Stardew Valley multiplayer. And of course the added romance is also a big plus. So this is more of your standard stereotypical like farming sim that is usually a staple in, you know, the cozy gaming genre. However, this does have a more unique twist. It's time to leave big city life in Tokyo behind and start a new chapter of your life on Coral Island. Be who you want and create the idyllic farm of your dreams, where you'll tend crops, nurture animals, and build a bond with the natural world around you. Help revitalize the nearby town and its surrounding coral reefs, and forge relationships with a vibrant community of more than 70 fellow people who call Coral Island home. Farm, decorate, craft, explore, relax. They've now added some more like stuff, so it's like build your dream farm, write your own story. The story changes with each season, but life goes with the flow. Spend your days exploring or build a life with someone special. Save the seas, brave the caves, or focus on your farm. It's up to you. And then there's multiplayer farming now, where you can team up with up to 3 friends, so you have 4 farmers in total, yourself included, to build the farm of your dreams, grow crops, share resources, and uncover local mysteries together. There's also like a huge customization aspect to it, and there is over 70 NPCs in this game, which is definitely one of my favorite aspects of this game. Next on my list is Mineko's Night Market, which is currently 50% off. Mineko's Night Market is a game that celebrates Japanese culture while introducing a heartwarming story about friendship, tradition, and many, many cats. Play as Mineko, a curious girl who has just arrived at her new home on a struggling Japanese-inspired island at the base of Mount Fugu. The superstitious locals on the island worship the sun cat Nico. What was always thought to be a long-told myth has the town puzzled, as sightings of Nico have begun to surface among the residents of the island in recent days. Discover the secrets behind the town and restore the struggling village to its former glory. All the while, manage your daily activities, complete various jobs, venture on whimsical quests, and craft peculiar items in preparation for the weekly night market. So you can play and compete in a variety of night market games like themed parades, cat raising, and stage performances. You get to solve puzzles, evade nosy agents, and sneak into locked areas with various disguises. Craft peculiar items with the resources you find around the world through a variety of workbench minigames. It's really so fun, and I love that it's inspired by Japanese culture as well, and the art style for this one is also so cute. Next up, with another 50% off discount, is Unpacking. This is of course another staple in any cozy game recommendations video. Unpacking is a Zen game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home. Part block fitting puzzle, part home decoration, you were invited to create a satisfying living space while learning clues about the life you're unpacking. Over the course of 8 house moves, you are given a chance to experience a sense of intimacy with the character you never see and a story you're never told. You get to unpack a home from a single bedroom to an entire house. This is meditative gameplay with no timers, meters, or scores. You get to explore domestic environments with all their nooks and crannies while you stack plates, hang towels, and arrange bookshelves. And also, through your unpacking, you can discover a character's story through the items that come with her to each new home and the items that get left behind. This is telling a story without directly telling you the story, and you can sort of get from this and infer from it how you interpret it, basically, which I really appreciate. I feel like I really tried to make this video a bit of a mixture of every genre within like the sort of more overall chill, wholesome, cozy games umbrella. So the next one is a dating sim, because those are also fun and wholesome and chill, or maybe not always as wholesome, but definitely fun and chill. So in this one we have Date Everything, which has been so popular. It is 20% off, so not like a huge discount, but still, you know, you get some money off. Date Everything brings an exciting new twist on the dating simulator genre. Your BFA in customer service unfortunately goes to waste as you lose your job to AI. But a mysterious stranger sends a gift, magical glasses called date theaters, which make your house come alive and dateable. Each dateable object will open up, have their own stories, and potentially become your lovers, friends, or enemies, with an exhaustive who's who of voice actors keeping you company on your journey. There are 100 dateable characters that are fully voice acted with branching narrative, and all of them have at least 3 endings, at least that's per dateable character. There's all the puns, and there's also some mature content, so that's why I said maybe it's not as wholesome. So there's like sexual innuendo, and I think there's like some alcohol reference, tobacco use reference, stuff like that. So more for like a slightly more mature audience. Fun. Honestly, how do you create 100 characters that are like household objects and have their own story and ending? And that's maybe quantity over quality, but I've heard a lot of good stuff. I have yet to play it myself, but I really want to. Next up, we have LumBearJack, if I'm saying that right, with a whopping 70% off, so that is a huge discount. Jack is a humble bear with a simple dream: to return nature to its former glory with the help of his trusty axe and his animal friends. Slice and dice through machinery, slap some sense into wasteful humans, and work with wacky woodland critters to thwart the sinister plans of up-and-coming industrial giant Evil Works. Jack and his friends have partnered with Ecologi to make the world a greener place. For every copy of LumBearJack purchased, a portion of every sale goes to planting trees. Honestly, buy this game, please. I'm in my like hippie zero waste era, so yeah. Anyway. Play as a bear with an axe, chop your way through forest construction sites and more exciting locations in a variety of puzzles which utilize elements in the world around you. Solve puzzles by tinkering with the environment around you. Reduce, reuse, and recycle waste to upgrade your chopping capabilities. Save a quirky cast of animal friends and team up with them to save the day. And take down an evil corporation dead set on destroying nature as we know it. My type of game, and 70% off, and they make a donation for a good cause. What's not to love? Next up is Smushi Come Home, which again, I hope I'm saying that right, which is 50% off. I always feel like you guys can't understand what I'm saying, whether it's like 15 or 50, but this is 50. So Smushi Come Home is a cozy exploration adventure game where you play as a tiny mushroom who's trying to get back home. Play as Smushi, who was taken from its home unexpectedly and dropped into the middle of the forest. Lost and confused, you must journey through different areas of the forest and find your way back with the help of your new tools and fellow forest creatures. Run, glide, climb, and swim your way through different areas of the forest. Chat with quirky forest creatures you meet along the way. Some might offer their help, while others might need yours, and go on different adventures to get back home. Some may have light platforming, while others involve some light puzzle solving. Also, what I noticed in all of these like game descriptions, that lots of games use the word quirky for their like cast of characters. It's always like a quirky cast of characters, quirky creatures, quirky animals. But yeah. Maybe we should introduce the word whimsical or like a whimsy for just a little bit of variation. But yeah, anyway, that one is 50% off. For 40% off, we have Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley on my list. I feel like this is especially good for those of you that love, I don't know, the Moomins, I think they're called. So Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley is a story-rich musical adventure game about Snufkin restoring the valley and helping the quirky, there we go again, and memorable characters and critters who call it home. A series of hideous parks have cropped up in Moominvalley, disrupting the landscape and its harmonious nature. As Snufkin, you will distract police officers, pull out signs, and knock over misplaced statues as you vigorously try to restore nature and the inhabitants' home while putting an end to the industrious park keeper's plans. Experience a beautifully crafted and quintessential Nordic game brought to life with stories, emotions, and a melancholic atmosphere set in Tove Jansson's vivid and beloved world of Moomin. You are invited to a wholesome experience for every age that combines open-world mechanics with puzzles, stealth, and melodic elements. This is a gorgeous storybook style bringing a world to life. Immerse yourself in beautiful and imaginative world that captures the very essence of the Moomin stories. An extensive tapestry of graphical books and cartoons brought to life in a never-before-seen way. Experience the harmonious symphony with every footfall elevated by music and melodies from the Icelandic post-rock band Sigur Rós. Befriend Moominvalley inhabitants as Snufkin with a few tunes from his harmonica. Wander Moominvalley with your heart open and your steps light. I feel like the last part I said so Dutch. Harmonica? I feel like that's... Well, I am Dutch, so what do you expect of me, you know? Anyway, super cute. I feel like I do have a theme. I swear this was accidental. I tried more to look at the what was on sale currently, the amount of discount that you would get, and just kind of like a variety of cozy games and not just the same genre over and over. But there's definitely a running theme of like saving nature in here, I feel like, which I'm not mad about that. All right, for the last one on my list of 10 cozy games on sale right now, this thing keeps falling off, is Moonstone Island. Moonstone Island is also currently 50% off. So Moonstone Island is another creature collecting game. This is also a life sim set in an open world with 100 islands to explore. Make friends, brew potions, select spirits, and test your strength in card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. Actually, it's another like Pokemon-like game, like in quotation marks, but kind of like the creature collecting battling part. We have another one. Apparently, I felt in the mood to recommend these games. Spend time on islands in the sky. Following your village tradition, you must move to an island in the sky to complete your alchemy training. Armed with a team of nature spirits, magical potions, and the support of your new friends, you'll explore ancient temples, dangerous dungeons, and hostile biomes to uncover the dark secret of Moonstone Island. You get to befriend NPCs, become a member of the community, go on dates, fall in love, and marry the villager of your dreams. Build a new home on any of the 100 islands in your procedurally generated world. Grow crops and flowers to brew potions, and tame spirits. Cultivate ingredients to cook your fave dishes for fun and stat bonuses. Customize and decorate your home to make it uniquely yours with over 300 decorations. Also, they've done a lot of updates since launch. They've added cooking, more cards, more decorative items, marriage, this dungeon, a lot of quality of life updates, and they're saying there's more updates coming over 2025. They're not done yet. So that's great. Okay, my battery is flashing at me, so luckily we just finished. That was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what games you decide to pick up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!